Quincy. Good morning, sunshines. I know that it's like 8:03. I was like trying desperately to get my camera set up, and then it was like Grand Central Station here, like I see all the time. You want to see our friend? You want to see our friend? You want to show them our friend? Good morning, sunshines. As you jump on, say good morning, sunshine, or hashtag GMS. I noticed some of you guys are participating that don't usually participate, meaning I think you're wanting to get additional results this year because active participation deserves results, gets rewards. So, and that's just in life, you guys, not necessarily good morning, sunshine, but good morning, Angie, good morning, Gabby, good morning, Natalie. As you jump on, say good morning, sunshine, or hashtag GMS. Share something you're grateful for. Quincy, what are we grateful for today? Show him. We're grateful for this. Show him. Show him this guy. Look at him. He's the newest addition to our family. He's our pet, right? Do you know what his name is? Ralph? Can you say Ralph? Ooh, show him how you whistle. Do you guys finally hear it? He finally whistled for you. Yes! Like little quirky things that make life seem fun. Who wouldn't want to put this in their living room? Like if you wouldn't put this in your living room, what is wrong with you? Just kidding. I think it's what's wrong with me. Like this is a garden decoration for sure, but Quincy and I think that it's a new friend and we love it. I'm thankful for things that make me smile like that, you guys. Thankful for things that make people question, what is wrong with these people? Good morning, Caitlin. Welcome back home. Take Ralph. Go ahead, take him. All right, and then share with me something you're grateful for. And if you guys watched yesterday, good morning, Miriam, you know that we're actually, sorry, Quincy trip, we're actually going over the savers with more intention and focus this week because it's been a while since we've done that. I think I've only done it twice since I've started this. And the Good Morning Sunshine routine is based off of creating a powerful routine, right? So what I wanted to do is give you guys a review about what the savers are. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Uncle Jeffrey. Good morning, Brett. How are you guys? Thank you for joining. So what is the second part of savers, right? And remember, just like a little recap, I know you guys that watch all the time are like, yes, Callie, we know. The savers are how Hal Elrod basically composed the Miracle Morning Routine. This isn't everything, but it is a very good suggestion of where to start or how to complete your miracle morning. So silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. Yesterday, we talked about silence and meditation, what that does for you physically and how it results in results, right? How it gets you to actually physically change. Today, we're going to talk about affirmations. And I would love to know, first of all, Stephanie, Dave, Christy, good morning, sunshine. Oh, Ralph. I still got him, guys. He's still safe. Don't worry. I'd like to know who does affirmations here. Who does affirmations? And you know, I was going to say like, who does affirmations and proud that they do affirmations? But the thing is if you tell me you do affirmations, you're going to be proud about it. I think some people are in the space where like they're a little embarrassed to do or that they do affirmations because they're like in this old school mindset that they're too good for that, right? I'm too good for that, which I had this strong realization during our I Am meetings the other day that I had a really like settled in I'm too good for that attitude a decade ago, which has totally changed for me. Good morning, Casey. So who does affirmations? Do this hand. Kelly's already got the triple hands up, right? Or say, yes, I do. I'd love to know, do you do them daily? How do you do them? Where do you post them? Share so our friends can learn as I talk about this. All right, so Quincy's gonna play us music while we do this today. He's so great. I am a musician. I am successful. I am talented. Those are some of his just right now. Okay, so here's the thing about affirmations, you guys. Your thoughts are what you become. And everything we talk about in our conversations, I feel like comes back to the fact that whatever you're thinking is. And we've done a lot of different videos about like the mind and the brain and the makeup and your subconscious to your conscious, but how the fact that whatever you're telling yourself, like your brain it gets smart, but it's not that smart. It doesn't know how to identify if you're thinking something or if you're doing something. So if you think something, good morning, Laura, I miss you. If you think something, your brain absolutely believes it to be true. If you think, I am sad, your brain is like, you're sad. And it releases a chemical that's gonna surround the sadness and help create more of that in your life. If you think to yourself, I am angry, I hate even saying these for this video, you guys. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Ashley. I am angry. Then your body's like, your mind is like, it accepts it. Like, yes, you are. You just said it, and this is all I know. So obviously you're angry. So it releases a chemical that it goes ahead and like it reintroduces and reiterates that yes, you're angry, right? I am jealous. I am. Think of any. Whoa, you're stuck in there, huh? There you go. He was stuck in a basket sliding around with his feet. Really cute. Good morning, Robin. So what you're thinking, I have notes for all these, you guys. What you're thinking is has a physical result of how your body responds. And the sad thing is, the challenging thing is, and the like honestly very normal thing is that we have this connection between different things in our life and different emotions. So if you've been hurt in a relationship before, when you think about relationships, you often think about distress or unhappiness. So those things are tied together, right? Where your brain fires together, wires together. I mean, you're always like you automatically associate that, right? And that's why sometimes you're like, why am I so upset about X, Y, or Z, right? There's a broken relationship in your family, right? With somebody, I don't know, brother, sister, mom, dad, boyfriend, like kid, and there's some sort of broken relationship, or you don't have a relationship with somebody, and all of a sudden you have this anger or this pent up, like, I don't know, like this firing of naturally trying to push people away when there's relationships that come closer to you, because you already have this negative feeling towards relationships. Does that kind of make sense? And it's everywhere in your life. So when you're thinking to yourself, which by the way, we are always thinking to ourselves, we are always talking to ourselves, our voices are always going. Maybe you tried the silence yesterday, you guys, and you're like, oh my God, that was so hard. Did anybody try silence yesterday? I would love to say yes if you tried your silence yesterday. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Sarah. And to try to stop that voice is nearly impossible, right? Like it takes a lot of practice. So you're always thinking and you're always talking to yourself and you're always judging yourself. And you being your own worst critic, often, most of us are like our worst critic, right? Instead of lighting ourselves up, we hammer ourselves down and we dive into, why am I so sad? Why am I so angry? Why am I so upset? Why am I so jealous? Why am I so fill in the blank here? Like fat, unsuccessful, like all these mean words. And we keep telling ourselves that. And it's like, well, I'm just in discovery. I'm trying to figure out why I am. But you are, because you keep saying you are. Over and over and over. You're telling yourself that's what you are. So the opposite side of this, you guys, and the learning from it is that you have control. How cool is that? Like the first part, like this whole rest of the like video so far has been like depressing, right? But the fact is, you have control over literally changing your brain, right? We've talked about your neuroplasticity before, how you can change the structural makeup of your mind, your brain. You can change what neurons fire together with what things. You literally can make it so now you like, when you think about relationships, that person in your life that hurt you is no longer there or whatever, instead of thinking negatively and pushing everybody else away, you can train your brain how to think of love and gratitude and happiness and what you do have. And now what wires together, all of a sudden, when you think of other relationships, you're able to open your heart happily instead of feel so nasty about it, right? And this, like I said, any area of your life, these are where things are firing together. So as I look at this, like notes on here, thoughts change the chemical makeup of the brain, right? So we went over that. When you're happy, it produces chemicals that make you feel happy. When you say you're sad, and I mean, when you tell yourself, when your brain, when you do it up here first, everything happens twice. Once up here and once physically. And I think some people say three times. I forget what the third one is though right now, so that's fine. So what do affirmations do? How do these support us? Why would this be such an important of our morning routine that the majority, if not all, of super successful, financially successful, success, giving success, these people that are just like living these grand lives, that they're all doing affirmations? How is that, right? Why is that? Because they're just like you. They've been just like you. They've been stuck in the same headspace as you have, if not worse, before in their past. And they realized if they didn't take control of their mind was going to keep telling them over and over again how they weren't good enough. And they were going to show up not good enough, not good enough, not good enough for the rest of their life. And then they're going to live a life of not good enough. That's what you have coming towards you if you don't decide to take control of this, you guys. Super passionate about the power of affirmations, especially when we tie it to visualization, which we'll do tomorrow. So looking at that, you guys, what affirmations do is they actually interrupt the process. So anything that like snaps your brain, like interrupts you, is gonna like shock you so that you can readdress and choose to rewire things. I was watching this Tony Robbins special, right? And it was awesome to see how he'll be talking to someone and all of a sudden he'll scream in their face, or he'll do anything, or he'll use foul language. He'll do something to shock the living shit out of you. So it snaps you like, whoa, what's happening? Right? And it doesn't have to be somebody screaming in your face like a bear. It could literally be the use of affirmations. So it interrupts your maladaptive, your bad, right? The maladaptive, the ones that adapt together, neuronets. So you have these like neuronets, right? Like your brain, right? All these, everything that's been wiring together, firing together. And it's going to actually start to interrupt that process and rewire other things to become together. So when you start to say, I am beautiful, and I am confident, and I am strong, and I am patient, and I am loving, and I am successful, and I am driven, and I am ambitious, and I am, living my best life. I am happy, right? I am worthy. And you start to say those things to yourself. You guys, I feel like, just so you guys know, like my internal feeling just from saying those to you right now is lit up. I can feel the energy in the center of my body coming up through me just saying those few words, right? And that's just the beginning of an affirmation, right? And what will happen is you guys start to practice this, you're going to see that it's not perfect when you start. Nothing's ever perfect when you start, right? When you start off, you're going to have a lot of other I ams. You're like, I am, but. Oh, the I am, but, right? I am happy, but, I'm having a really hard time. I am confident, but I know I could lose another 15 pounds and be better. I am successful, but I do want whatever. Like you're negating right away what your I ams are. So saying this is going to be a practice. It's going to be an art, and it's going to be something that, just like everything else, the part of the miracle morning routine that we talk about, consistency on a daily basis is going to get you results. And I really wanted to go over this year because we've been doing Miracle Morning together now for almost 2 years. A lot of people tune in, and I thank you so much for tuning in. Maybe it's like it's changing your mindset here or there. But if you're not starting to gravitate towards doing these things on a daily basis, you probably haven't seen a lot of forward movement or change in your life. And you guys, I do this because I want to help people have forward movement and change. I mean, it's not just like okay, I'm just going to make another video, hope nobody watches it and nobody changes. And I have told you, like, I know that it helps progress me and helps me with my education, like it does. But I want people to gravitate towards the action of this. So taking this on after today's video and trying affirmations, trying them, like, and I say try, I'm sorry, that was a horrible word to use. Doing your affirmations, doing them for at least a week and feel what it feels like. Do it once. Get done with this video and just do it once. And as corny as it feels or quirky as it feels, like, first of all, why is it corny or quirky? Look at all the successful people doing it. I think it's corny or quirky to be sitting down being woe is me, my life is horrible, telling yourself all these bad things. That's corny and quirky. Ugh, that sounds horrible, right? So take ownership and try it once and see how you feel. Don, Eliza, Kyle, Grandma, all my people I didn't get to say hi to. Hello, my friends. So how do we do it? Okay, so we know why. It changes the actual, like, it interrupts your brain pattern. You are what you think. If you say you are happy, you release chemicals that say you're happy, which is going to create more happiness, which is going to bring in more happiness, which is going to create more happiness, which is going to bring in more happiness, which is going to create more happiness. Like, that's the way that it works. Okay, for all of the different I ams that you're bringing, as you say it over and over again, you will become it. That is the way it is. And no matter what you're saying to yourself, you are becoming it. And guess what? You're saying something to yourself. Even if you don't think you're talking to yourself, you are absolutely talking to yourself. There's some time throughout the day where you're saying something to yourself. So what do you do to practice? Okay, back to that. First of all, you want to pick some I ams. You want to pick, maybe you start with 3, maybe you start with 10, maybe you start with 20. I don't care. Pick some I ams that you want to step into. Now, these don't have to be things that you feel at this very moment. Like, maybe you're going through some serious freaking life, right? And you have sadness, and you have fear, and you have anxiety, okay? the more that you think about the sadness and the fear and the anxiety, the more that it eats you away and it becomes you. You have to confront it and release it. And there are different processes of grieving, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your general life and your general living. Like you're living in a state of anxiety like all the time because you're not taking control of it. Okay, so you don't want to pick, I mean, obviously there's that emotion. You want to pick the I am statement that you would love to step into. So pick somebody that you idolize, okay? And in a beautiful way. Pick somebody who you look to them and you're thinking, wow, like they're freaking cool. They've got the energy, they've got the life, they've got the ambition, they've got the whatever you're looking for in your life. Pick someone and think about a couple things that they exude to you. You see that they're happy, you see that they're confident, you see that they're successful, you see that they're loving, you see that they're giving, you see that they're open, open for relationships, you see that they're whatever. And now change that to an I am. Okay. And you really want to pick I ams that you want to become, because you guys, as you say these, you will become them. So if you're saying I am whatever, and you're like, oh, did I really want that? Like, know that you want it, right? So number one, pick your I ams. Number two, practice your I ams. How do we practice? You need them regularly in front of you. So here's a couple tips that you could do. The first thing is in your morning routine, you guys, when you get up, for me, it's when I'm in front of the mirror, when I'm getting ready, talking to myself. Okay, telling myself what I am, and I'll explain tomorrow how I do my I ams more so, because I do them with my visioning at the same time. So you say your I ams to yourself in the morning. Write an I am or a few I ams on your mirror wherever you get ready. And guess what? If you go to a friend's house and you look at their mirror and they've got writing on their mirror, like go out of that bathroom and give them a freaking high five after you wash your hands, right? Like congratulate. I don't think that's weird. Be like, oh my God, they're moving in their life. They're trying in their life. They're going somewhere. Because sometimes it's like, oh, they're going to see all my writing on my mirror. That's freaking amazing. Okay, so have it somewhere. Practice those in the morning there. You could have it in your car, whether it's on your visor that flips down or, like just like on the dash somewhere on a piece of paper. I am, maybe your number one is confident. You just have that there. I am confident. You could have it on the backdrop of your phone or your computer. And really, if you're like into this, you could make a rotation of like different pictures of all of the different I ams that you have. All right. So we've got our mirror, we've got our car, we've got our devices that we're in front of. You could make like an audio. I really suggest this. Make an audio of all of your I ams. So write them and then read them slow and powerfully. And then play that. Play that when you go for your run. Play that when you go to the gym. Play that when you're in the car. Play it a couple different times throughout the day. I guess with GarageBand, which I've never tried this, you can even make like a track with your words. So I'm excited as my I am journey group starts to get more into this. I'm going to practice more of these with you guys, which is going to be cool. But you can make a track. I love this one, you guys. Set a reminder on your phone once a day at random times a day. I am beautiful. I am happy. I am excited, right? And have it just go off through your day. You're going to get a notification. You look at your phone, it says, I am happy. And you were all pent up and you stop and you breathe for a second. You say, I'm happy. And then it's a shock. It's a shock to your system. And now your body's going to start thinking differently. And it's going to take time, you guys. It's good, like just like everything takes time, but it's going to rewire who you are, and you will start to become something different. And what's really cool is just like everything else that I talk about, you're going to like turn around one day and you're going to look at yourself and be like, who is this smiling, happy, vibrant, confident, successful, beautiful person in front of me? She just showed up. Right? He just appeared. She didn't just show up. He didn't just appear. You've been creating him. You've been creating her. And the same person you see in the mirror every morning right now, if you turn around and you see this sad, lonely, like depressed person, you've been creating her. You've been creating him. That's your job. You're writing your story this moment with every one of your moves. And I just want you to understand the coolest part of our conversation, you guys, is that the conversation isn't permanent. The conversation is your choice. You can leave this video today and you can decide, that's not the book I want to write for myself, right? And if you're really in a bad state, sometimes it's hard to even want to do that, you guys. I'm just going to encourage you, pick 3 I ams. I am happy. I am confident. I am excited. And just say those 3. over and over and over again. Even if they feel awkward, even if they feel odd, your brain knows what you're saying and you're gonna start to connect to them. Okay, so if you guys are ready for the end of this video, okay, this was number 2 of the savers, affirmations. What I would love for you to do is make a commitment. You're gonna commit to doing your affirmations today. Okay, commit to writing down at least 3 affirmations and saying them today, you guys. That is a basic, simple start. If you're willing to do more, can you please share on the video? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna up the ante, Callie. Like, I'm not just gonna do 3. I'm gonna write out a list of 10. I'm gonna put them in here, whatever it is. Tell me what you're committed to do, but at least commit to 3 and saying those today. Okay, so you guys, you're beautiful. Quincy, come here. I want to say bye to my friends. Where's George? Where's George? Here he is. You guys, in case you didn't miss the beginning of the video, newest member of our family. So that's not George. George is your other thing. He's your monkey. Did I have a different name for him? You have to name him. Give him kisses. Give him kisses. Oh, you love him. You love him, huh? That's right. So Quincy's final I ams. I am strong. I am smart. I am happy. I am champion. Right? Okay, say bye to my friends.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.